Good morning. Today is day 21. Day 21 of the diet, since when the diet started, since the breakup, and actually from the moment, when I say diet, I mean, let's remove diet. It's the moment that I decided that I was no longer going to eat crap food anymore. Like I had been on this crap food, sometimes healthy, sometimes not healthy, training, processed food with the partner, and it was messy and the relationship was messy and it was full of anxiety, and it's been 21 days. Here's my diary. I wanted to show you the experience of me learning to love myself. Divine architect of reality. That's what I call my diaries. I actually designed this probably about 8 years ago. And I do believe that we are all divine architects of our own reality. We see reality a certain way and we think that we can't change that. But then, we start eating healthy and our reality changes. We start looking after ourselves, brushing our hair, and probably my reality will change. Basically, what we don't realize is we think the external world is just there and we're interacting with it. What we don't realize is that how we look after this changes your reality and how the outside world experiences. So that's why I call it the divine architect of reality. Each person is the divine architect of their own reality. If your work colleagues are shit, it's your doing. If your work is shit, it's your doing. If you're not passionate, it's your doing. Anyway, I'm not going to preach. So what I do is I write a list about what things I must do, and then I write to myself here a pep talk, and it's just new. It's really new because I'm learning to love myself. This is maybe the 20th day or something I've done it. So I'll write it out for you. So, you legend. 21 days and did it calmly, precisely. Everything that could have happened did. And your word to yourself is simply unshakable. That's the magic. Andrew says, Andrew does, Andrew completes. Now, let's keep it fucking going. A new world is opening. Sweet, there you go, written out. You heard me live. So what that was for me, it's a live stream of consciousness. So I try and motivate people all the time. I successfully motivate people all the time, and I try and lift everybody up around me. I've never motivated myself. I even caught myself in the mirror yesterday. I was like, oh, it's pretty shit, man. It's a bit slow. And I was like, what? Why are you so negative to yourself, man? No one else is judging me. No one else is talking about me bad. It's just me in my room, and I'm like, you're shit. Why would I do that? What? That's weird. So I was like, nah, man, I need hype. I need, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this. So that's literally where it's at. And it's a stream of consciousness. Every day is different. Some days are bad and I'm like, You can get through today. I'll read what's in it. You know. Here's one of my days. One of my days is day 10, mate. It's only the beginning, or more so, like a primer of what's to come. Run it all the way, simple. By the end of Jan, dripping sex appeal. February takes it to the extraordinary. That's how you'll do it. Let's go. Simple. It was really simple. Obviously, I was feeling motivated, maybe a bit that. You know, and sometimes it's not about the days or 21 days. Sometimes it was about like, you'll get through today. Today's going to be the hard day. Where have we got? Oh, when I was about to cut off with the ex-girlfriend. Today is the day that this gets cut off. You'll be okay. You'll become a better person that can handle more pain, that can handle the pains of life. You've got this. You will overcome this 100%. You have a big purpose, so you'll be great, step by step. Having said that, with the ex, we're meeting again today. So I'm going to hers. She's away on the Gold Coast, so I'm going to drive to hers. I'm going to spend the night there. We're going to do a walk on the beach. Then she's going to come back to mine with me the next day. She's going to work. I'm going to do my stuff. Then we're going to spend the night again. And then she's going to leave. And then after that, she then leaves Australia. And she's probably not getting another visa. She's leaving Australia. And we are ceasing contact for her to work on her own growth. So, and for me to do my shit. So that's going to be a weird time because at the moment it's like, you saw me real sad and it's like, it's not, you know, and then it's like, now I'm feeling positive, but I'm so nervous. Like I'm nervous that the positiveness was just for like, there was so much, anxiety, and it didn't work. And then like, oh my God, everything's great. But then now everything's kind of surfacing back and it's like, well, yeah, everything's great. However, her habits and her vibration is not in line. At the end of the day, she still did a festival, has been checking out with narcotics. Like there's a lot of things. She's not really healthy at the moment. Just her vibration is very different. And in terms of our operating rhythms at work, she was always like, no, I'm a machine. But I could see that she hadn't sat with learning how to discipline herself yet. So she would try and match my energy, but not realizing that her energy is not matched. And that's okay. That's okay. But she either needs to accept that she's like novice at it and learning, or she needs to become, you know, a bit sharper. But I do think a bit sharper is necessary, because if you're too like flaky and floundery around, then, well, nothing's going to get accomplished. You need to have some sort of structure in your life. And people talk about masculine, feminine. I was like, look, I think a feminine woman can be organized, structured, clean, crisp, and precise, and that can be such a feminine, flowy energy. It's got nothing to do with a man. Look at me. I look fucking homeless. Does that make me a woman? Well, no, women look after themselves, men don't, maybe. I don't know if that, you know what I'm saying, right? So like, I don't know what that means. Point is, this is annoying me. I've got this mic here, right? And it's here, but I can't do the song. I can't write the song yet. I can't start writing the song. However, new experience though for me, which is weird, right? So I have cleared up with the ex, right? So I'm feeling a lot better. And I've finally been like, look, this is one life. This is everything I've ever wanted. I'm scared shitless that I'm going to be shit singing for a while, but I also know that I scale things. Like it takes me a while to get it in the start, but once I get it, and it's like boom. So I'm walking down the river yesterday at night and I'm listening to beats, and at home I've started already sort of lyrically doing things over rapping or like ad-libbing just over beats or just singing over tonalities. And then I was outside and I was walking and there was no one on the river, and I started doing it outside with headphones on so I can still hear myself a little bit. So it's kind of in line with the music. And then, you know, people are walking past, and for a moment in split time, I thought, well, I should stop. That's weird, right? And then I was like, no, hang on. Why? I remember, like, people are scared of people anyway. And if you're doing a thing, you can do a thing. Like, this is where I sacrifice myself. Like, I'm loving life. I'm walking down. I'm like, Andrew is the best. No, not really, but like, you know what I mean? I'm like, my baby left me down, and I don't know why. she left me? Was it because she was 20? Right? So I'm loving life, right? And then a person is walking. Suddenly, I get this fear, this anxious, like, oh, I'm weird. They're going to reject me. I don't want to be that guy. And I challenge myself. I'm like, it doesn't matter. What are you doing? Like, you love this, keep going. You're not bothering anybody. So just kept going. And it wasn't that bad. And I kept singing. And then I kept singing everywhere in car parks and shopping centers. Now I'm walking through the supermarket just singing to myself. But that's what I'm committed to. And these are dead times. Like if I'm walking and not singing, I'm, what a waste of time. Like I know what my purpose is. I know what I want to do. So I should be doing it whenever I want to. And I enjoy doing that. So do it. So it was like a big breakthrough for me. And the breakthrough happened for me because of this relationship and understanding that like, I'm not the bad guy. Like I am a person that is like, I guess I got myself who I was, and who I was I've done all these things, and I've written books, I've run nightclubs, I've run a prostitution ring before, I've cooked meth allegedly, I've done some bad stuff, I've done some good stuff, I've had a company with 60 people, I've had breakdowns, I've gained 50 kilos, I've spent 3 months shaking in my bed worried that I'm gonna go to prison recovering from narcotics when I was like 19 or something. Like I have gone through that. I've been disowned by my family. I've had mass bullying, like thousands of people laughing at me and throwing rocks at me. I've become most entertaining illusionist in Australia. I have continued pushing the envelope and finding what true happiness and freedom is for an individual from me, no matter what my setbacks are, no matter what I've been through. And I keep pushing forward, and it's not even for me. When I push forward, my energy comes from to be like, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I just got really present to myself, and it was my ex, she was talking to me how she saw me, and she put it all in the one, and I realized how much love she had for me and how much she saw me, or potentially how other people saw me, and that I didn't, that I just wasn't able to live like just like me. And why can't I just live like me? Like, why do I not deserve just to live like me? Somewhere in my head, I was like, oh, I can't just be like, I can't just be all of me. That's weird. That's not okay. That's because kids laugh at it. But so, what if adults laugh at it? So, like think about it. If I'm seeing and enjoying my time on the street and you laugh at it, what are you really laughing at? The laugh is, ha, that makes me insecure. I couldn't do that. Ha, what a weirdo. Ha, that's laughing. Ha, I don't understand that. Ha. Or a person bullying and saying like, why would you say something negative to somebody if they're not threatening you? Okay, well, yeah, my self-expression may threaten you. Cool. So, that's kind of cool. So I am seeing the ex, it's 2 last times. So 2 days all kind of in the mix of one. So that's good. But I'm gonna bring an intention into this. The intention is just connection. Not to try to fix anything, not to try to do anything, just pure connection. Just to really connect. And that's it. Just connect. So I'm gonna bring connection. I'm gonna be present as humanly possible in the experience. The thing is she is right now not on my frequency. However, we've just uncovered in our relationship, so I want to create more experiences to open up what is possible should the relationship exist in the future. So, it's absolutely the love of my life. So, I would be filled with regret if I didn't have the chance to do so while she was still here. So I'm going to do that, and I don't know when we'll speak or talk to each other next. So, that's the real deal. That's where we're at. We're off to the gym. We're off to do the usual, and I'll see ya.